Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris, and today we are going to be talking about 5 behaviors that scare men off. Have you noticed that whenever men come close to you, they don't stay long? There's always a reason for them to, move away from you. There's always a reason for them to cut off all communications with you. Well, you might be doing one of these things or most of these things that I will be discussing in this video. You see, men don't like any stress whatsoever. If you're going to stress them, it should be for a good reason. Otherwise, they are going to take to their heels. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, this is a good time to do so. And don't forget, turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're ready for the show, I am ready. So let's dive into it. The first behavior that scares men off is that you are seeking commitment too soon. You know what? You need to relax. Don't be in a hurry. Commitment is a big deal for us as men. So when a man is getting to know you and you're quick to ask commitment of him, you are giving him a red flag. You know what? You're giving him a reason to believe that you just want to pin him down. You just want to hold him down. A man needs some time to get to know you, to feel very comfortable around you, and then he will begin to seek that commitment. When you are so quick to ask him to commit to you, you are just going to scare him off. Okay, you need to just relax and allow him enjoy the ride. Allow him get to know you a little more. You see, when he's comfortable around you, when he feels like he can trust you and he can be with you, you don't even need to ask him for commitment. He will give it to you. He will offer it to you. He will be the one asking you guys to commit to each other. All right, so don't be in a hurry to ask a man for commitment. When you do that, you are just going to scare him off, because he would feel like you're trying to hold him down. You're trying to take away his freedom. All right, so just give him some time, enjoy the ride. Okay, when you're enjoying the ride and he sees that you are someone he should be with, trust me, he would ask for it himself. He would offer it to you on a platter of gold. The second behavior that scares men off is that you are being too clingy. Listen, if you don't take anything from this video, you should take this. Don't be clingy. I know you want him, you love him, and you want to spend all day with him. But the thing is, when you begin to spend all day with him, he will get tired of you because he will have no breathing space. We get tired of things that are always in our faces. All right, so stop wanting to spend all day with him. Stop wanting to spend every second with him. No, you had a life before you met him, didn't you? So why are you suddenly acting like you weren't existing before you met him? When you were all clingy, you were just going to scare him off, because he would need some breathing space. He has a life, he has things to do, he has things to attend to. No matter how much he loves you and he enjoys your company, he needs some time off. And if you're not going to give him that time off, he will take to his heels. You're just going to scare him off. So you need to take a breather. All right, when you're feeling like you want to be with him, you want to call him, you want to just calm down. All right, you need to caution yourself. Remember, men love to do the chasing. When you are all about wanting to spend time with him, wanting to be in his face, it will feel like you are doing the chasing, you're doing the most. Okay, so you need to relax. Don't be clingy. Get a hobby, do something that you love. All right, when you're busy doing the things that you love, you won't even remember him most of the time. And when you do, I tell you what, it's going to be even more fun, because then you would want to see him as much as he would want to see you. The third behavior that scares men off is gossiping about other people. I mean, men don't really like to gossip, okay? If you have a man who likes to gossip, something might just be wrong somewhere because it's not in our nature to talk about other people. If you're fond of gossiping about other people to him, at first he might just tolerate it because, hey, he wouldn't want to upset you, he would want to please you. But if you continue to do that, you're just going to give him the impression that you are a difficult person that doesn't see the good in others. And if he stays with you, you are just going to rub off on him. You see, he would rather have you talk about both of you. He would rather have you talk about what you want to do with your life. He would rather have you tell him about the things happening in your life. And if you must talk about other people, it should be about good things. Don't talk down on people. Don't speak evil of people. When you do that, you're just going to come across as a terrible person, okay? And if you're gossiping about other people to him, it also means that you will gossip about him to other people. So you need to stop that, okay? You need to watch what you say. Yes, you need to be free around him. Be yourself, share stories with him, let him know what you want him to know, but just take it easy with the gossip, okay? It doesn't look good at all. Only tell him stories about other people that he needs to know. If he doesn't need to know about them, don't bother. Because when you keep going on and on talking about other people, especially in a bad light, you're just going to come across as a gossip who doesn't see anything good in other people. The fourth behavior that scares men away is not having a life. You see, when you don't have a life, you're just sitting around waiting on him. He will become the center of your world, that everything you do would surround him. And it's only a matter of time before he gets tired. You are going to suffocate him. Not having a life would mean that you won't have anything interesting to share with him. A relationship involves two people, and it's even more fun when those two people bring different things to the table. He wants to know about the things going on in your life too. But if you don't have a life, how are you going to tell him anything? You won't have anything to share with him. It means you're just sitting around waiting on him to come around, waiting to do things with him. What happens if he's not around? You get all worked up and you make it a big deal. You see, when you have a life of your own, your relationship with him will benefit from it because you are going to bring elements of things in different parts of your life into the relationship. As a matter of fact, if your life is interesting, you know what? He would want to be a part of your life. Who doesn't want to be where the fun is happening? But if you don't have a life, you're going to put him under so much pressure that he would be the only one trying to please you, trying to make you happy. When you're sad, he would be the only one trying to cheer you up. That's too much work for one person. But when you have a life, there will be other people to do that, okay? Even when he's not around, you can call on someone else, you can hang out with other people, your friends, and all of that. You need to have a life, okay? Because if you don't, you're just going to scare that man away from you. The fifth behavior that scares men off is being irrationally jealous. Jealousy is actually a good thing sometimes. I mean, if you love him, it's only understandable that when he's too friendly or too close with other people, it would rub you off the wrong way. That's okay. But when it's irrational, when you get jealous without any meaningful reason, that's a problem because you will always have an issue with him. He will always have to explain things to you and apologize for things even when he doesn't feel like he crossed the line. Excessive jealousy is not healthy at all. The thing is, you need to watch it, okay? Yes, your jealousy might be coming from a good place. You want him all to yourself. You don't want other people. You don't want them to take him away from you. I get it, but you need to watch it. Otherwise, you are just going to scare him off. Okay, freedom is very important in a relationship. Every man loves their freedom. Okay, you need to give him some breathing space, allow him, unless you have a concrete evidence to believe that he is cheating on you. You shouldn't get jealous unless you have a reason to. Otherwise, you are just going to shoot yourself in the foot because you are going to scare him off. At the end of the day, he won't be with you. Those are some of the behaviors that scare men off: seeking commitment too early, being too clingy, gossiping about other people, not having a life, and being unnecessarily jealous. You don't want to exhibit these behaviors all the time. Any man in their right senses wouldn't be able to put up with them for too long. So, even when you experience those emotions, you need to watch them. Okay, don't just react because you have to. No, sometimes you need to caution yourself. How is this going to help me? How is it going to help my relationship? You need to ask yourself those questions. Otherwise, you're just going to scare him off, and I'm sure that's not what you want, is it? I did a video titled How to Make Men Beg for Your Attention. So instead of exhibiting those behaviors that scare men away, you need to learn how to make them beg for your attention. Because when they are begging for your attention, not only are you going to have a variety of men to choose from, you will be in charge, you will be in control of the situation. Okay, because they won't get enough of you. You can find the video right here. My name is Chris once again. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you know what? This is a very good time to do so. Please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. It was nice talking to you in this one. See you in the next one.